Hi there, Mouseketeers. Kate from PrincessMinnie here, and boy, do I have a pin mail for you. So I do have a theme in this pin mail, so I want to kind of just tell you guys, this is going to be the first of a bunch of pin mail videos that are going to be coming up shortly on my channel, because I started pin collecting in 2018. And at least one of the packages that's going to be in here is from 2018. What year is it? It's 2020. So what would happen is I would just get mail and I would put it in a pin mail box and I'd be like, I'm gonna do that in a video. But then I'd get, you know, pins I wanted to open or a haul I had, and at some point pin mail just kind of went to the side, and then I started doing more recent ones. So really old pins are still in my pin mail. So the cool thing is that we're kind of getting to see these pins for the first time together in a long time. I haven't seen these, but I did go through and pre-opened packages so that I could bring you some themed pin videos. So I'm going to let you discover the theme in just a second. If you know me and you want to make some guesses as to what you think the theme might be, now is your chance. But otherwise, we're going to open them, and I do have like a kind of funny story again about buying pins from 2018 as we get into this video. Alright, so I have a pin that I believe I purchased maybe in 2018, maybe in 2019 from Disney Pin Weekend Deals, which is one of my absolute favorite places to buy pins. It's a Facebook group, and from Friday to Sunday, and sometimes Monday if it's a long weekend or a holiday weekend, then the sellers will put up pins for sale, and they're usually really good. And if you miss out on like a new limited release pin or something that when the parks are open releases only in the parks and you don't have a park pickup, oftentimes Disney Pin Weekend Deals is a great place to find those pins. So you're going to hear me say that a lot. In fact, I think that starting today, I'm going to be putting in all my description boxes in pin videos, like places I like to get Disney pins, so that way you can always find that information. Alright, so here is going to be your first piece of information as to what the theme of this video is. And interestingly enough, this seller did not seem to put any bubble wrap. It's a bubble wrap mailer, which is a good step, but this did not seem to be packaged very well, and it is on a paint chip from like Home Depot. Yeah, Home Depot, actually, it says it on the back. But this is a Master Gracie pin, and this is actually a gift for my husband. I'm probably gonna put it, you know what, his birthday's in August, so I think it was probably bought as like a Christmas stocking stuffer, but I forgot I had it. So I probably will give this to him for his birthday, and it has the whole saying on his tomb that says, Master Gracie laid to rest, no mourning please at his request. And I should know that perfectly because my husband actually has this tombstone tattooed onto his forearm, so I see it every day. But no, this is a really cool pin, and yes, the theme of the pins in this video are Haunted Mansion, with the exception, I believe, of just one, and that's going to be a pin that's also in this bag, but not from Disney Pin Weekend Deals. What? I'll explain in a minute, but first I'll show you a close-up of this pin and the weird backer card. So if you like Haunted Mansion pins, or if you just like the color Cajun Red from Behr Paint, this is for you. So yes, the theme in this video for most of the pins is Haunted Mansion. However, I found another pin that I bought for my husband's birthday that on a June 2018 Walt Disney World trip. I couldn't find this. I looked all over our house between that June and his August birthday for this pin. Could not find it. Well, that's because it made its way into the pin mail box, specifically into that envelope that now is in my trash. So this is not Haunted Mansion themed, but just like that first one is a present for him, this one is as well. It's a pin that we were going through different Disney resorts in 2018, and we actually had a resorts only trip where we didn't go into a single park. We just went and we saw every single Disney resort that was open at the time, because now there's Riviera, and they're opening more, right? But those didn't exist in 2018. So we saw every moderate, value, and deluxe, and we do have videos on that if you're interested. They're in my library. And he saw this pin in one of the hotels, and I wound up buying it for him at the Art of Animation. Like, it's standing out in my head because we had lunch there. They have the most amazing menu there. But so anyway, it is a Donald Duck pin, and Haunted Mansion and Donald Duck equal my husband. And it says foul mood, but of course it's spelled like a bird, foul. And you just can't go wrong with this. So this is going to be the only non-Haunted Mansion pin in this video, but it still kind of goes with the theme of my husband John. It also goes with the theme of me not opening pin mail for 2 years. Alright, so this second bag here also has Haunted Mansion themed pins, but with a twist. These are all Haunted Mansion Nightmare Before Christmas overlay pins. When they do, is it called Nightmare Mansion in Disneyland? And so I'm gonna have to just kind of take these out of their baggies. This also was not packaged incredibly well. Please make sure when you send pin mail you use a bubble mailer, but you also wrap the pins in bubble wrap. You can get it at Amazon, you get it at Walmart. I bought bubble wrap at lots of different places. There's really no excuse not to send your pins in bubble wrap, friends. But I'm gonna see if there is a date on the back of one of these pins. Yes, 2018! Oh, the theme continues. So this is limited release and released limitedly in 2018, and these were Christmas pins because over in Disneyland they do a Nightmare Before Christmas overlay during the Christmas holiday on the Haunted Mansion. And so this one was an idea of I think there were 13 days of Christmas kind of thing, but they're like 13 nightmares. And I actually was lucky enough, I bought a bunch of these boxes and I actually got a ton of these pins. I think, and then like right after New Year's, somebody on Facebook, and it was probably just like a basic Facebook group like Disney Pin Trading or something, but somebody was selling these on a Facebook group. And I just snapped them right up. The price was pretty reasonable considering that they were limited release. And I was like, you know what? I don't know when I'm gonna see these again. I'm gonna have to put that whole collection together, but I think I'm only missing one from the whole set. So even if I have to buy that at like a markup on eBay, eventually that'll happen. Okay, so these are all really, really large pins. This one says 5 Lucky Charms, and it features the scary clown from Nightmare Before Christmas, the clown with the tearaway face. Not one of my favorite characters. I'm not like one of those people who's like super scared of clowns. I'm just not. But not my favorite imagery either. Then this one's a little smaller, and it's 10 Telling Tea Leaves, and it's the witch from the movie. And I think my husband really likes her because she's really creepy, but I don't know, she doesn't really do much for me either way. I just really wanted to complete this collection. Then this one is 13 Rings of Power. And if I'm not wrong, maybe this is a nod to the snake that's in the movie, because otherwise I can't really think of what this would be, but if you know better, please tell me. And then this one is probably the coolest looking one. It's 12 Signs of the Zodiac, and it features the evil doctor who creates Sally. So we just took like a fun spin on the Haunted Mansion theme there, but with our final package, which is also from like a random eBay seller that I found. This probably was also back in 2018, and I also bought these for my husband. I always felt like he and I were really going to create like a Haunted Mansion board together. So maybe this Halloween is going to be when that finally happens. But we're back to like a more original Haunted Mansion vibe. Now this seller definitely used a ton of bubble wrap for each pin, and I'm very thankful for that because, again, these have been sitting here for a long time, and so nothing bad has happened to them in that whole time. The first one is an image of the Haunted Mansion, and it's a little hard to tell, but I'm thinking it's more like Disney World's Haunted Mansion, and it says 999 ghosts, but there's room for one more. And honestly, I think the whole Haunted Mansion script is perfection. Like, I just don't even think it could be improved upon. It is absolutely spot on. And this is a real fun pin, and I like that it's like not very traditional looking. Like, if you know what it is, you absolutely know it's a nod to the Haunted Mansion, but there's nothing that screams like Disney about it, like the next pin I'm going to show you. So this next pin takes the Haunted Mansion, and it actually is a scene from the grave, right before the graveyard, of the caretaker and his dog, which I know breaks a lot of people's hearts because that poor dog is like skin and bones. But this one won't break your heart because the caretaker is Goofy and his dog is Pluto. But they look pretty scared of the Haunted Mansion. So I thought this was a super fun one. I think this was just, yeah, this must have just been an open edition pin, but it's from 2004. So I definitely never saw it. Oh, I'm just looking at that first pin I showed you with the 999 ghosts. Also 2004. What a good year for Haunted Mansion pins. And the final 3 pins are a set, and I was so excited to find them all together. I haven't actually seen them individually, but this person was selling them all together, so that was perfect for me. And I'm thinking right to my friend Robin, because, you know, I bought these for my husband, but this is not actually his favorite thing about Haunted Mansion. It is, however, a lot of your favorites, including one of yours, Robin. It is the 3 hitchhiking ghosts, and thanks to Robin, I know that their names are Gus, Phineas, and Ezra. And John really likes Gus, who's the tiny little prisoner. And then I really like Ezra, who's the skeleton who's super tall. So we like the tall and the short there. And then the other one is Phineas, and he's cool. He's just in the middle for us. And these are all dated 2002. So I waited a really long time to open up these pins, but they were very well worth the wait. I am gonna have to put them in some more bubble wrap and in like little gift baggies and do at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these as gifts for my husband, and he'll be getting these very soon. And then we can finally make up a legitimate pin board. But you guys have got to let me know what you thought of this whole theme, if there were any pins that stood out to you, if you also were trying to collect this limited release Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion set. Otherwise, I will be back really soon with a new pin mail theme video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Again, I can't wait to create more videos for you. Definitely more pin mail, definitely more mystery pin unboxings, and lots of other Disney content. Remember that a free and easy way to support any YouTuber that you like and their channel is by giving it a thumbs up and possibly subscribing if you want to be notified with that little bell icon of future videos. So I hope you do that, and I'll see you real soon.